Introduction. After the age of 60, many people notice that everyday activities slowly become more difficult. Climbing stairs feels heavier, carrying groceries is tiring, and even simple tasks, like standing for long periods or walking a few blocks, start to feel like a challenge. Most people assume this is just normal aging. They think losing muscle and strength is something that cannot be avoided. But the truth is very different. Muscle loss in older age is not only about aging itself. It is also about diet and lifestyle choices. Doctors and researchers call this age-related muscle loss sarcopenia. It is one of the leading reasons why seniors lose independence, face difficulty in mobility, and even become more vulnerable to falls and injuries. But here is the good news. Sarcopenia can be slowed down, reversed, and prevented if you fuel your body with the right nutrients, especially protein. When most of us think about protein, we think about meat, chicken, fish, or eggs. For decades, eggs have been praised as one of the best sources of protein. And while eggs are certainly rich in protein, there are many vegetables that are surprisingly powerful. Some of them offering protein content that can rival or even surpass eggs. These vegetables do not only provide protein, they also deliver vitamins, minerals, antioxidants, and fiber, all of which play a role in protecting muscles, bones, and overall health as you age. In this video, we are going to explore 10 vegetables that can actually help reverse muscle loss after 60, while keeping you active, strong, and independent. Each of these vegetables is unique in its nutritional profile, and together they can form a powerful foundation for a senior-friendly diet. But to make this more engaging, I am not just going to list vegetables. I will share stories, real examples of people over 60 who changed their diets and saw remarkable improvements in their energy, mobility, and strength. These stories will show you how simple changes, like adding mushrooms or green peas to your meals, can truly transform your life. Think of this as more than just nutrition advice. This is about reclaiming independence. This is about making sure you can still garden, travel, play with your grandchildren, or simply enjoy a walk outside, without pain or weakness holding you back. Strong legs and strong muscles do not just come from exercise. They come from the food you put on your plate every single day. So, if you are ready, let us begin this journey. Over the next few sections, we will dive into these vegetables one by one. We will uncover how much protein they provide, what other health benefits they bring, and how you can easily add them to your daily diet. You will also hear inspiring examples of seniors who rediscovered their strength by making these small but powerful changes. By the end of this video, you will see that healthy aging is not only possible, it is within your reach. You will understand that you are not powerless against muscle loss. With the right foods, you can feel younger, stronger, and more active, no matter your age. Let's get started with the first vegetable on our list, mushrooms. Part 1. Mushrooms. When most people think of mushrooms, they think of them as a side ingredient, maybe something you add on top of pizza or toss into a salad. Rarely do people realize that mushrooms can be one of the most powerful foods for muscle health, especially for seniors over 60. They are often overlooked, but mushrooms deserve a place in the spotlight because of their surprising protein content and unique compounds that protect against muscle decline. First, let's talk about protein. Protein is the foundation of muscle strength. It is the nutrient that repairs damaged muscle fibers and helps build new ones. As you age, your body needs more protein, not less, because the muscles naturally become less efficient at using it. This means seniors must be intentional about where their protein comes from. While meat and eggs are the traditional sources, mushrooms, especially varieties like oyster mushrooms and king trumpet mushrooms, are outstanding plant-based protein providers. A single cup can provide several grams of high-quality protein, which may sound small, but combined with other foods throughout the day, it makes a real difference. But protein is not the only reason mushrooms are special. They also contain an antioxidant called ergothioneine. This antioxidant is found almost exclusively in mushrooms and is not common in most other foods. Ergothioneine protects your muscle cells from oxidative stress, which is damage caused by free radicals. Free radicals are unstable molecules that increase with age and can damage tissues, speeding up muscle decline. By including mushrooms regularly in your meals, you are essentially giving your muscles a shield against this damage. Now let's connect this to real life. Imran, a 67-year-old retired electrician, had always been active. He loved working in his small garden, tending to flowers and vegetables. But over time, he noticed that carrying bags of soil or working with heavy tools left him exhausted. His stamina wasn't what it used to be, and his legs felt weaker. A nutritionist advised him to start eating mushrooms 3 times a week. At first, he was skeptical. Could such a simple food really make a difference? But after only a month, he began to feel changes. His gardening sessions lasted longer. He no longer needed to stop and rest every few minutes. His strength was slowly coming back. This is the power of mushrooms. They are not just another vegetable to ignore. They are a tool for independence and strength. Imagine being able to carry your groceries without strain, or climb stairs without catching your breath, simply because you gave your body the nutrients it was asking for. Adding mushrooms to your diet is simple. You can grill them, stir-fry them with garlic, add them to soups, or roast them with a touch of olive oil. Their meaty flavor, known as umami, makes them satisfying even for those who miss the taste of meat but want healthier options. For seniors trying to avoid red meat but still get enough protein, mushrooms are the perfect substitute. So, when you are building your meals, don't think of mushrooms as decoration. Think of them as medicine for your muscles, a natural protector against weakness, and a way to keep your independence alive. By making mushrooms a regular part of your plate, you are not only nourishing your body, you are taking a step towards staying strong well into your later years. Part 2. Mustard greens. When people think of leafy greens, spinach and lettuce usually come to mind first. But there is another green that deserves much more attention, especially for anyone over 60. Mustard greens. These vibrant, slightly peppery leaves are often used in traditional cooking. But what many people don't realize is just how powerful they are for muscle health and overall strength. Let's start with protein. A single cup of cooked mustard greens contains around 5 to 6 grams of protein, which may surprise many because we don't often associate leafy greens with protein. But that's not all. Mustard greens are also rich in calcium, vitamin K, vitamin C, and antioxidants. Together, these nutrients create a strong defense system against the challenges of aging. Why does this matter? After 60, muscles are not the only part of the body at risk. Bones become weaker, joints lose flexibility, and the risk of fractures or falls increases. Vitamin K and calcium, found abundantly in mustard greens, work together to strengthen bones. At the same time, protein helps muscles stay firm and supportive. This combination makes mustard greens a kind of dual protector for both bones and muscles. To bring this to life, let me share a story. Shahnaz Begum, a 72-year-old retired school teacher, always loved spending time in her kitchen. Cooking for her children and grandchildren gave her joy. But standing for long periods became a challenge. Her legs grew tired quickly, and her lower back would ache after just half an hour. When she visited a nutritionist, the suggestion was simple: replace lettuce in her salads with mustard greens, and add them to her soups and stews at least 3 times a week. The results were surprising. Within 6 weeks, Shahnaz noticed she could stand longer while cooking without feeling the same level of fatigue. Her energy levels improved, and her family even noticed she seemed more active during their gatherings. What changed? It wasn't medicine, but the consistent addition of a nutrient-rich food that directly supported her muscles and bones. The beauty of mustard greens is their versatility. You can sauté them lightly with garlic and olive oil, add them to vegetable soups, or chop them raw into a salad for a bit of a spicy kick. Unlike lettuce, which has a mild flavor and limited nutrients, mustard greens provide both taste and substance. For seniors, this makes meals more exciting and far more beneficial. There's also another important factor: antioxidants. Mustard greens are packed with compounds that fight inflammation. Chronic inflammation is a silent enemy for seniors, often leading to joint pain, stiffness, and even worsening of age-related diseases. By reducing inflammation, mustard greens not only protect the muscles you already have, but also make movement easier and less painful. Think about what this means in everyday life. Simple things like walking around the neighborhood, playing with grandchildren, or even going shopping can become easier just by fueling your body the right way. While we often look for complicated solutions to health problems, sometimes the answer is right there on our plate. So the next time you prepare a meal, don't overlook mustard greens. They are not just another leafy vegetable. They are a powerful source of protein, vitamins, and minerals that work together to protect your strength, your bones, and your independence. For seniors who want to continue living active, fulfilling lives, mustard greens may be one of the most underrated superfoods. Part 3. Broccoli. Broccoli is one of the most recognizable vegetables in the world, yet it is often underestimated. Many people view it as a simple side dish, or something children are forced to eat. But the truth is that broccoli is a powerhouse of nutrition, especially for seniors who want to maintain muscle strength after 60. Let's begin with the basics. A single serving of broccoli contains 6 to 8 grams of protein, making it one of the most protein-rich vegetables available. This is a significant contribution, especially when combined with other foods in your daily meals. Protein from broccoli is plant-based and easy to digest, which is an important factor for seniors whose digestive systems may become more sensitive with age. Beyond protein, broccoli offers a wide range of nutrients that directly support muscle and bone health. It is packed with vitamin C, which plays a role in collagen formation. Collagen is essential for maintaining the structure of muscles, tendons, and ligaments. Without adequate collagen, muscles may weaken, and joints may become more vulnerable to injury. Broccoli is also rich in fiber, which helps regulate digestion and ensures that nutrients are absorbed efficiently, giving your muscles the fuel they need to stay strong. Another benefit of broccoli is its role in reducing inflammation. Chronic inflammation is a common issue among seniors, often causing muscle stiffness, pain, and fatigue. Compounds in broccoli, such as sulforaphane, act as anti-inflammatory agents, reducing stress on the muscles and allowing for better mobility. By eating broccoli regularly, you are not only feeding your muscles, but also protecting them from the silent damage of inflammation. Consider the story of Rafiq Ahmed, a 65-year-old retired bank manager. Over the years, he noticed that even short walks around his neighborhood left him out of breath and with sore legs. His doctor recommended adding broccoli to his meals 3 to 4 times a week. At first, he was doubtful. How could a vegetable he had eaten casually throughout his life make such a difference? But within 2 months, Rafiq noticed a change. His energy levels improved, and he found himself walking longer distances without discomfort. His strength was gradually returning, and all it took was a consistent dietary change. Broccoli is also extremely versatile. It can be steamed, roasted, stir-fried, or even eaten raw in salads. Pairing it with garlic, lemon, or olive oil enhances its flavor while adding additional health benefits. For seniors who may not enjoy plain broccoli, blending it into soups or casseroles can make it both palatable and nutritious. What makes broccoli stand out is that it doesn't just benefit muscles, it benefits the entire body. It strengthens the immune system, supports heart health, and even plays a role in maintaining healthy brain function. For someone over 60, this combination of benefits can mean more than just physical strength. It can mean overall vitality and independence. So the next time you see broccoli on your plate, remember that it is more than just a green vegetable. It is a natural source of protein, antioxidants, and healing compounds that can help you stay strong, active, and independent as you age. Part 4. Brussels sprouts. Brussels sprouts may be small, but they pack a nutritional punch that is especially important for seniors battling muscle loss. Often compared to mini cabbages, these little vegetables provide a surprising amount of protein, along with a variety of essential vitamins and minerals. A single cup of Brussels sprouts contains about 6.5 grams of protein. While that may not sound extraordinary, it is significant for a vegetable, especially when you consider the additional nutrients they offer. For seniors, every gram of protein counts, because the body becomes less efficient at using protein for muscle repair after age 60. That means it takes more effort and better food choices to maintain strength. Beyond protein, Brussels sprouts are rich in vitamin K, which supports bone health, and vitamin C, which aids in collagen production. Collagen keeps muscles, tendons, and ligaments resilient and strong. Together, these nutrients create a synergy that helps protect both muscles and bones, two critical areas for seniors who want to remain mobile and independent. Brussels sprouts also shine in their ability to support heart health and reduce inflammation. Chronic inflammation, as mentioned earlier, is a hidden enemy for older adults. It doesn't just cause muscle aches, it contributes to fatigue, reduced stamina, and a higher risk of chronic disease. The antioxidants in Brussels sprouts act as a defense system, calming inflammation and giving your muscles a better environment to stay strong. Let's look at the story of Parveen, a 70-year-old grandmother who loved taking her grandchildren to the park. Over time, she noticed that she struggled to keep up with them. Walking short distances left her breathless and her legs sore. Her daughter suggested adding roasted Brussels sprouts to her weekly meals. At first, Parveen wasn't enthusiastic. She remembered disliking them as a child. But prepared with a little olive oil, garlic, and seasoning, she began to enjoy the taste. Within weeks, she noticed she could walk longer distances with her grandchildren, and she didn't need to rest as often. Her energy and confidence grew simply from a small change in her diet. Brussels sprouts can be cooked in a variety of ways that enhance their flavor. Roasting them brings out a natural sweetness, while steaming or stir-frying keeps their nutrients intact. They pair well with nuts, balsamic vinegar, or even a sprinkle of cheese. By experimenting with different recipes, seniors can turn what was once considered a bland vegetable into a delicious and satisfying part of their meals. The takeaway is clear. Brussels sprouts may look small, but their impact is big. By adding them to your diet, you are feeding your muscles, strengthening your bones, and protecting your health in ways that matter most after 60. These little green gems are proof that even the smallest foods can make the biggest difference in your strength and independence. Part 5. Kale. Kale has become known as a superfood in recent years, and for good reason. This dark, leafy green is one of the most nutrient-dense foods you can eat. And for seniors looking to maintain strength after 60, kale can be a real game changer. Kale contains around 7 grams of protein per serving, which immediately sets it apart from many other leafy greens. Protein is essential for repairing muscle tissue and preventing further muscle loss, and kale provides this in a low-calorie, nutrient-packed form. What makes kale especially valuable is that it doesn't just provide protein. It delivers a wide range of vitamins and minerals that work together to support aging muscles and overall health. One of the most important nutrients in kale is vitamin K, which helps regulate calcium in the body and strengthens bones. Strong muscles alone are not enough. They need strong bones to support them. For seniors, preventing fractures and maintaining bone density is just as important as maintaining muscle. Kale also contains iron, which helps deliver oxygen to muscles, improving stamina and endurance. Without enough iron, fatigue sets in quickly, making even light activities exhausting. Kale is also loaded with antioxidants, particularly lutein and zeaxanthin, which support eye health. Vision problems often accompany aging, and poor eyesight can increase the risk of falls and injuries. By protecting the eyes, kale indirectly supports independence and mobility. In other words, kale is not just helping you walk, it is helping you see where you are going. Take the example of Aslam, a 66-year-old retired teacher. He loved reading books and newspapers, but struggled with weak eyesight and declining energy. When he added kale to his diet through smoothies and salads, he noticed improvements in both his vision and his strength. Within a few months, his walks became easier, and his energy for daily tasks returned. His doctor even remarked on his improved blood work, which showed healthier iron levels and stronger markers of bone health. The best part about kale is how versatile it is. You can eat it raw in salads, blend it into smoothies, sauté it with garlic and olive oil, or bake it into crispy kale chips. Unlike lettuce, which offers limited nutritional value, kale is robust in both flavor and health benefits. For seniors who want to get the most out of every meal, kale is an unbeatable choice. So when you think about foods that fight muscle loss, don't overlook this leafy green. Kale is more than a health trend. It is a proven superfood that provides protein, strengthens bones, supports eyesight, and boosts energy. For seniors determined to stay active and independent, kale deserves a permanent spot on the plate. 6. Sweet corn. Sweet corn is often thought of as a comfort food, something you enjoy at barbecues or family dinners. But beneath its sweet taste lies a surprising amount of nutrition that can play a big role in preventing muscle loss after 60. A single cup of sweet corn provides around 8 grams of protein, which is higher than many people expect. That's nearly the same amount of protein as a whole egg. For seniors, this makes corn an excellent and accessible way to boost protein intake. Unlike some vegetables that may be harder to find or prepare, sweet corn is widely available and easy to cook. Protein is just the beginning. Sweet corn is rich in B vitamins, particularly thiamine and folate, which help the body convert food into energy. Many seniors complain of fatigue or low stamina, and often the issue is not just weak muscles, but a lack of efficient energy production. By eating sweet corn regularly, you give your body the tools it needs to stay energized throughout the day. Another key nutrient in sweet corn is fiber. Fiber not only supports digestion, but also helps regulate blood sugar levels. Stable blood sugar is important because spikes and crashes can drain energy, making it harder to stay active. Corn also contains antioxidants, such as lutein and zeaxanthin, which, as we mentioned earlier, protect the eyes and help maintain sharp vision. Let's look at an example. Farida, a 74-year-old woman living on a farm in Iowa, began experiencing weakness in her legs and found it difficult to carry out daily chores. Instead of relying only on supplements, her nutritionist suggested incorporating roasted sweet corn into her diet. She enjoyed it as a snack, and sometimes added it to soups and salads. Within a short period, she noticed her energy levels returning. Tasks like walking to the barn or carrying groceries became easier, and she no longer felt drained halfway through the day. Sweet corn is also versatile. It can be boiled, roasted, grilled, or even blended into soups. For seniors who may have dental issues, corn can be pureed into a smooth consistency without losing its nutritional value. Adding herbs or spices can make it more flavorful, ensuring that meals remain enjoyable as well as healthy. The message here is simple. Sweet corn is not just a treat, it's a tool for maintaining strength and stamina in older age. By delivering protein, energy-boosting vitamins, and protective antioxidants, corn helps seniors continue living active, independent lives. It's proof that sometimes the most familiar foods can have the most powerful benefits. Conclusion. As we reach the end of this journey, let's step back and look at the bigger picture. Aging is often seen as an unstoppable decline, weaker muscles, fragile bones, and a gradual loss of independence. Many seniors accept this as fate, believing that nothing can be done. But what we've uncovered here tells a very different story. Aging doesn't have to mean weakness. Aging doesn't have to mean giving up the life you love. With the right foods, especially these protein-rich vegetables, you can fight back, regain strength, and reclaim your independence. We started with mushrooms, an underestimated superfood that delivers protein and unique antioxidants to protect muscle cells from damage. Then we looked at mustard greens, packed with protein, calcium, and vitamin K to support both muscles and bones. From broccoli to Brussels sprouts, kale to sweet corn, we've seen that vegetables offer much more than just color on a plate. They are weapons against muscle loss, fatigue, and frailty. Why does this matter so much? Because after 60, maintaining strength is not just about looking fit or feeling young. It's about living fully. It's about being able to get out of bed without assistance, carry groceries without fear, climb stairs without gasping, and keep up with grandchildren without sitting on the sidelines. It's about holding on to your freedom, your confidence, and your dignity. Muscle health is not just physical. It is emotional and psychological too. Science backs this up. Studies have consistently shown that seniors who consume more plant-based protein, fiber, and antioxidants are less likely to suffer from sarcopenia, falls, or chronic illnesses. But beyond the research, the stories we've shared today make it real. People like Imran, who rediscovered his stamina through mushrooms, or Shahnaz, who found her strength with mustard greens. They remind us that change is possible at any age. These are not extraordinary cases. They are examples of what happens when the right choices meet consistency. Now, let's be practical. No single vegetable will transform your health overnight. Real change comes from consistency. That means making mushrooms, peas, corn, kale, or asparagus part of your weekly routine, not just occasional treats. It means building meals that focus on strength, not just taste. And it means remembering that every bite is either feeding your muscles or allowing them to waste away. Think of your body as a house. Over time, wear and tear are inevitable. But if you continue to patch the walls, repair the foundation, and keep the structure strong, that house can last for generations. Your body is no different. These vegetables are the tools and materials you need to keep the house of your body strong, sturdy, and livable, long after others may have given up. So, as you walk away from this video, ask yourself, what will you put on your plate tomorrow? Will it be something that drains you or something that fuels you? Will it be food that accelerates aging or food that slows it down? The choice is yours. Remember, aging is inevitable, but weakness is optional. By filling your plate with these protein-packed vegetables, you're not just eating, You're building strength, independence, and a future you can look forward to. Your health is in your hands. Choose wisely.